Dave, we're speaking after today's extra time defeat against Midtjylland. You must have real mixed emotions after that. Proud of the performance, but obviously devastated to concede right at the end.
Yeah, as you just said, real mixed emotions for what you've just said there. I think one thing, I hate losing more than anybody else in the world. I think so. I think I'll never accept losing games of football, but I can't ask the players for any more than what they've given me over 210 minutes against a Champions League team for the last season. So I know I've said that a lot, but I've just reminded the players again. They gave me absolutely everything to a man. Very proud of the level, the effort, the organisation, and the bravery they've shown tonight as well. I think it was the manner of the goal late on as well that makes it even tougher to take, because it comes right at the very end, and it's took 3 spectacular efforts across the 2 games to put us out. Well, not put us out, but to change our European campaign now. So I think that's the one thing I have reminded the players as well. We need to remember that, just have to go about it a different way, and we're now in a position where we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We need to dust ourselves down and get ready for Dundee, because that's a completely different challenge.
Yeah, the atmosphere was amazing this evening, and the fans made their feelings very clear at the end of the game. Proud of the players' performance.
Yeah, I think, listen, it was a fantastic occasion. Obviously shadowed with that at the end, what happened at the end, but they were a massive driving force. Everything I asked before the game about being that 12th man, they certainly were. The atmosphere was fantastic. Really spurred the team on during difficult times, and I thought the players looked strong in the game, and that comes from being inspired for the crowd, and I think they played a massive part of that, and we're going to need them to travel up to Dundee, which they will in our numbers, to get behind the team again, and then they've still got another tie to look forward to in Europe as well. So not just a different route we're going to have to go down, but a lot of positives to take from the performance, and again the feel-good factor around the club and where everybody is at the minute.
Yeah, the players put in a load of effort this evening. After that, do you have to pick them up because of how devastated they were after the game, or is it a case of because of the nature of the performance they'll go into Dundee full of energy?
It'll be, initially, they've given absolutely everything tonight, so to lose the game right at the very end, at the last kick of the ball, they're bringing on the goalkeeper thinking it's going to penalties for that reason, so to lose it right at the end makes it really tough to take. They're not robots, they can't just switch that off, so my job and the staff's job is to make sure we get them recovered as quick as we can, but also remind them of the level of opposition they've just played and competed against really closely. So, and then the challenge is going to be completely different at the weekend, but it's a first game of the season. You want to start the league campaign well. It's why we played in Europe, because of how good we were domestically last year. So we'll recover them quickly, get them ready for a completely different challenge against Dundee.
Yeah, how difficult is that balance now after 120 minutes in terms of the players' recovery?
It's difficult. The biggest thing, sleep. They need to go home, they need to rest, they need to sleep. We'll put training back tomorrow, then recover the players as much as we can. We've also got strength and depth in the squad for a reason, so we will have to make sure everybody's right and ready to go, and we'll just assess it from there. But we need to move on quickly, because attention, there's no time to review this game really. The attention quickly changes to Dundee, making sure all the players are know exactly what they're going into.
Just finally then on Dundee, obviously the new manager this season, what do you expect from them?
Well, as new manager coming in, he'll want to start well. They're all, some new players, they'll have a different way of playing potentially. We are looking at that as well, we've looked at that already, so that'll be a real tough test. It always is when you go up there, and it's one that we'll make sure the players are ready for it, because we need to make sure, as I say, we've no time to feel sorry for ourselves. This is why you do pre-season, this is why we were preparing, knowing that this was coming Thursday, Sunday, and it's when you want to play at the top level, that's what you need to deal with, and the players are looking forward to that.
Thank you for speaking to us.
Cheers.